Hello everybody, I think I'm about ready to get started. We'll do some casual plays, we wait for people to join in. Unfortunately today won't end up being a longer session, since I have some prior obligations that will cut challenge mode a little short today. I don't know if it really makes sense to just do challenge mode for only an hour. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. So we'll play until some people come in. Always gotta check the beat time, especially with the time zone changing near me. I'm like, I have no idea if I'm an even or odd beat. To be real with you, it is a blur for sure. It is even beat. Do I want to do anything with even beat? I don't really want to solo episode 4 unless it's with a ranger. Mostly because the characters I want to run it as are not really strong enough to do it solo. Then I would want to play like Yellow Boss, for example, but he's kind of like on the iffy end. I should probably take advantage of it at least. I'm trying to think if there's any other character I wanted to play as. Hesitation as I think about it. I mean, I guess I probably should. Where else am I gonna feel inspired to at least do episode 4? I don't really want to play my White ID Ranger. See, originally I was going to go for limiters, and I've just given up on that hunt, to be honest with you. So I might change one of my Ranger IDs accordingly. Yeah, like my pink ID one is fine, but I don't really want pink ID rares. So I'll go back to Boydana for a bit. Eventually I would like a orange Phonuman to specifically do episode 4. But I guess as I wait for people, I'll just do a longer quest. What's kind of unfortunate is that this character is missing a couple of stats that make solo play easier as well. So I'll probably ask Helpleave to keep an eye out for trading posts. I'm surprised I ran out of Ice Scepters. I don't usually give those away at this point, or Fire ones either. The Thunder I get like a million of, because that's an ultimate. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I left the add-ups on the other characters. So annoying. Alright, somebody has stuff that they shouldn't have. Let me go to this bank and take some add-ups. It's like I'm only like a handful add-up shy from not having to swap, so that's why the temptation to hunt for more is there. But I've been incredibly unlucky when it comes to limiters, so not much could be done about that. Oh, actually. This guy is the double add-ups that I'm looking for. Oh, let's do a pod. I haven't done a pod in a while. That at least has some benefit for rare enemy. Aside from the obvious Conjurio. I haven't done pod in an eternity. I don't know if I super like doing it with forces, but I figure I might as, since I'm playing this character anyway, I might as well do it. I usually prefer to play my raw moral into this, so I might just swap into her after this just to get like a comparison feel. Also, I've noticed I've forgotten the Barter Merge. That's gonna suck. Trying to decide if the time save would be worth going back for. Probably not. It's something I have to catch at the beginning of the run. Welcome in Parameter, hope you're doing well. Also, I gotta skip this song, most likely. Oh no, lyrics are done. Nah, there's too much lyrics. Okay, how many of these songs are lyrics? Can't have it, chat. Gotta get it copyrighted into oblivion. If it sounds like that kind of vocals, doesn't matter. It's usually when they hire another singer, that's when you are absolutely gonna get flagged. Just like, Hopefully you're doing well in Parameter. Unfortunately, that really threw off my comparison between the two, since I had to hold still to deal with music. Unfortunate. I think my preferred place is like right here. So if you're interested in doing some pod in Parameter, I'm gonna switch which character I'm using after this. Take advantage at the end of even beat. Okay, I think I baited him in a way that I could get him stuck. Okay, good. We'll take this. Goodbye, Zoo. Okay, I stopped him from jumping that time. All I care about. Still want him to jump. I mean, I guess if you're ready now, I might as well as reset. I already messed up my comparison. So whenever you're ready in Parameter, I'll just quit out. I'm mostly just looking for Zoo. I would like to get V801/other. The only thing I'll do is I'll telepipe out to put my adapts away properly. That's what I wanted to check. Unfortunate. Okay, let's put this away. That'll give me time to swap characters. Oh, right, I can put away PDs. Double adept is fine. Can I keep a referring merge on this character? Logging in, nice. I'm almost at the point where I have enough Refoe barriers. I've actually been picking up a lot while playing Yellow ID and a little bit of Pink ID. I think chat has seen most of my pickups, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna swap into Raw Marl. That'll give him Parameter a little extra time. This character is actually frighteningly close. Yeah, you could see I was doing some pod earlier because I left Heavenly Mind on this character. Oh, what a set of resists. 30, 30, 30, 30, 25. We'll give him Parameter a moment or so. I don't think there's anything I need from the bank. I'm just looking to see what my materials are like. Good enough. Yeah, I swapped out some of my old Heavenly Arms for just double Centurion, just to make sure that I am capped at like every possible stat. Which does help a little bit, I will say, while doing some episode 4 runs. Although sadly, with the current striker unit that I have, it has no mind, so it requires me to hit max stats. The most damage. By max stats, I mean 200. 80% hit frozen shooter. Nice. Yeah, I don't have a Cannon Rouge on her currently. She definitely has them. If we come down to that, I'm just charge arming the boss. If the thing wears off, I'll be real with you. I've also learned that sometimes it's okay. If you're in multiplayer, as long as somebody else is covering it, it doesn't really matter. Just don't give them like one at like 500 and one at 3000 or something nonsensical. Generally cover it. Like, you should try to be perfect, but it shouldn't be holding you back in the clear time. To like take 3 or 4 extra cycles, because then it's almost similar to just letting it go to the main room and killing it there. Nice photon draw. Parameter already rewarded for playing. Yeah, there's a strong possibility I'll level in this quest. Forget the exact amount of XP you get, but it's gonna be close if I don't hit it. Yeah, don't mind me, just shooting through the wall. Normal things. Might not have demons on me, but Charged Vulcan is like demons. Do you know what I mean, chat? Like, sometimes it's like, well, I can make 75% of your health disappear. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, would I prefer demons on Gertrude? Yes. Do I care on Dorfon? Actually, not really. Unless it's the Slicer Fanatic. It's even better when you're a Ramar and you're just only specialing. No RNG to worry about. Up with the S-Stark. That S-Stark can be annoying. Here's an example where I probably should have switched into Charge Arm, even though it's PP laser time. Let's do this. I'm mostly killing the Satellite Lizard. Once the Satellite Lizard's dead, it might be better to Charge Arm. Oh. Auto pivoted to the wrong one. Hate when that happens. No worries, Chris. Hope you're doing well. That was a slow clear because I got stuck. Fortunate. Yeah, that's where you could feel her ATP is like just a little under. If I had done that with a rock cast, that would have killed for sure. Let's save our force. I was gonna say, I know it's gonna charge at me eventually. Anyway. Yeah, I'm here to protect the force from Dorfod. Mission accomplished. Goodbye, Astark. Nice Foey. Just quick tapped it with last Swan. Yeah, I think using Heaven Striker is, well, it is easy to just go in full pew pew mode. I do feel like weapon swapping is still recommended in general. This is just my seriously, unfortunate. Parameter lured the S-Star to jump to me. Normally he can't make that jump if I'm the first one in, but he jumped after in Parameter. I got trolled. As we saw last time. I think literally last session when I was here. Yeah, the game literally can't target me if I was standing where I was. Check the VODs. I was like, wait a minute. It's fine though. Doesn't ultimately impact anything in the run. I'm still slightly behind the rocks, so the other Astark, even if it comes towards us, shouldn't really do anything. was not my charge Vulcan. Oh damn, I skill diffed. Should have looked at my percentages. I will say, when I was doing this solo, I think I actually did this run faster with Relmar compared to Relmarl. I think just his raw base stats were just more useful here. Oh, I'm definitely doing the box check. This could be Chris's 13, because Purple ID does get it. Fine material. Also, chat, I totally forgot there were boxes in this next area. Does chat like honestly remember there were boxes in this portion when we warp over? Like, you can see some of them in the distance from where I'm standing. But like, have you ever actually gone over to get those boxes either? I was thinking about that the other day. I was playing solo and I'm like, wait a minute, there are a lot of boxes over there. I kind of want to check for 13, so I'm okay with taking a little longer. Also, game, please. I like how it auto-aims me. One time completely, like, almost 180 degrees, and that time the thing is in front of me and it won't turn around. I feel like the game is actively trolling. Okay, sadly no crits, which would have sped it up a little, but whatever. Yeah, I totally forget there's boxes over there. Like, sometimes I'll catch a glimpse when I look out, and it looks like there's only 4 over there, but there's actually, like, 16 or 20. Welcome, Toriel. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, you can see him spawning in a little more when you look over there. Still waking up. Yeah, sadly I have to be somewhere in about 3 hours, so I'll have to cut the stream at some point. Coffee's ruined? Nice, nice. Oh, the diagonal hook. Did you see him jump with the curve? Ridiculous. Anyway, as long as we stand near this, I should be able to manipulate the dwarf on that spawn. I'm gonna stand right here to make sure the Dorphon does not hit me. Oh, I realized the other lizard was still alive. How annoying. Yeah, I'm used to the single player strats. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna guide the Dorphon into this. And then if I stand like this, I also stop the zoo. I'm like, I've done this way too much in single player. But yeah, I was saying over here. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen this before, because as I said before, we never go this way normally, but every single one of those boxes is trapped, by the way. Just FYI. I'm just gonna do a quick check. I don't want to walk where they are, because I know they're trapped. So have fun with that if you're... Yeah, see that? I already got poisoned. Die grinder. I'm gonna check the last set of boxes and we'll move on. I know. Everything here is so rude. Yeah, that's the set of boxes you can see from the other side. Anyway, I have to make sure not to walk where the traps were. I'll just move on. I think it was 5 groups of 4, so I guess there were 20 boxes. I wasn't sure if there were 4 groups or not. Anyway. If time is not your consideration and you're just looking for things like 13 over specifically getting a Conjure drop, not a bad detour to take. I think the other box room is more efficient, so unless I'm like really craving the 13, I won't normally go for that second set of boxes. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever gone over there on stream before. In single player, I might. I was like, oh right, that exists. Just every time I'm like, oh yeah. Just like there's side rooms down here, but I don't think they're really worth ever doing. Just because it's like, oh, you went out of your way to go 2 rooms to fight single Gertabulu. And I'm like, yeah, that's not worth on this ID at all. No thanks. Damn, I got Z blasted. No rares do, unfortunate. Yeah, as I said before, I'm looking for like V801, Kunai, Smart Links, just like generally useful items for some of my other characters. I always walk into that, I don't know why. I've gotten around it a few times and then I just forget after not playing it for a while. No, get out of the walking animation. Hate that when that happens. There we go. The red crystal is your friend. All you need to remember about this quest, red crystal savior. There are traps around this circle. I could walk into them if chat really wants me to, but I just know the red crystal in every single quest has never steered me wrong. It's like, this is where you can walk to just never get hit by traps. Does not matter what version of the map it is. Why am I missing at 151% accuracy? Can we talk about that? That's not okay. Oh, like, why is the raw moral missing at 316 ATA? I don't think that should be a thing. Oops. Really? No Condria. Oh well, I guess I could sell a dragon scale if we get one. Also, I think it has to be player 1 can never activate the cutscene. I'm learning more about the nuance of what breaks this. So player 1 just has to chill out, or else desync happens. Although it's weird because I've also been player 1 and also desynced before, so I also don't know what causes that. Is there literally anything other than yellow? Wow. That really sucks. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I like walked around, I just saw yellow, yellow. Nope, things I want to see. Yeah, I think I'll be a little shy XP-wise. I don't think I get 60,000 from this boss. I think I get 50, or like 55,000. Still pretty close to level up. Yeah, I like to cut like not all the way to the wall unless I see the tornado. Saves me a little bit of time. Take the damage on purpose here so I can pew pew laser. Almost got it. Almost got the frame perfect heal. It was close. I did the wrist animation and everything. Wait, what? Oh, crash. No, parameter. I was wondering how you dodged the laser. I was like, what? New strats. What does that mean? Ripping parameter. I was genuinely confused. I was like, wait, you don't have invincibility? What did that happen? Lyrics, please. I've noticed the later games seem to have way more lyrics, for better or for worse, which I'm sure is normally fine in the game, but we can't have that. Oh, and Parameter blipped out of existence on the victory screen. Rip and Parameter. Oh, I did level. How much XP was that then? been over 60. Oof, I got die grindered by the boss. I mean, I might as well pick it up. I do need a lot of them for later. Sell these armors. Or slot divinity armor if I really want it. Not really. I'm gonna put away the other mags since I don't really care if I get timed out. I'll just use striker unit. I don't really need frozen shooter in this run either. Anything else that I should bring? I think so. Like the 50 hit flame visit. What a waste, chat. What a waste. I kept it just so I could remember. So sad. Guess I'll break Cannon Rouge, I guess. Not a particularly good one because it's on machine percentage. Let's get another run or two in. More chances for 13 for Chris later. I did say we were going to play Pond at some point. There we go. I'll take my 20k. Let's leave the game up in multiplayer for a little bit for people to trickle in. Just hear choir chanting. Okay. I mean, there's no downside to upgrading this, because if nothing else, I could sell this later for PDs. Yeah, the Heaven Striker only having native is kind of too. But I do like that machine percentage on Charge Arm, because I am using that a lot in boss runs and general mind clear. Otherwise, if I don't see people in a couple minutes, I'll just do another solo run. Just thinking if there's anything I could do. Oh, I could check to see if there's any good weapons in the store while I wait. No. Unfortunate. You know what? I never check over here. Yeah, there's a reason. Terrible. Okay, I'll wait a little bit longer, otherwise I'll just do a solo run. Let's see. Cannon Rouge has a bit more to go. It's a shame I could never seem to get one on A-Beast. I think I have one of like the 6 I picked up that's had A-Beast. Not been great. And I've had one that was all zeroed, which also is terrible. Don't recall if I got one with hit percentage. Maybe one with like literally 15%. Slash lobby. Okay, let's do a solo run. I don't know why I'm going to VR. My brain is like programmed. It's like, oh, you're playing this character. Do you want to do arena? Do you want to do maximum attack? I'm like, no. Back to pod. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit with Chris off stream. Got his 13 all slotted up. He does have one at least equipped now to one of his characters, but so many more are needed. That's close enough. Okay, it was. Yeah, even with all these Centurion abilities, my mind score is pretty low. Might have to adjust her materials slightly. I have one ranger that's like the exact opposite, where she has almost nothing but my materials on, so she can pew pew laser. Sadly, this... I don't even know if she's using the correct build or not. I would have to double check. It's been a while since I touched her mat count. Guess we'll find out in real time what I actually gave her, other than accidentally all the HP materials. Yeah, 125 was excessive. That's before I knew about the damage bug. I mean, that looks like a real build. Ouch. It's just my striker unit that's a little off. Yeah, I have to be careful because when I first played the game, I didn't have any build plans, so I know like my Ramar, for example, doesn't follow the quote-unquote recommendations, because I just didn't know. I just made a mag on my own. And it works, like he hit max ATP, max MST, whatever. You'll see him with the, because I didn't have units either at the, oh, Vice dropped, but no hit. I also didn't have any like super great units at the time or mag cells, so I do have like a mag with like 16 MST or something. So if you ever see me open the mag menu, you should definitely take a look at my Ramar, because I was trying to figure out how to make a Nidra when his ATA was so low in terms of required stats. Because normally you have to have 2 stats equal 50 in order to get the Nidra. Oh, so she can combo kill in single player, just not multiplayer. Kind of unfortunate. They just slightly outscaled her. How unfortunate. Be able to get the other wave if I keep shooting. Kind of. Thank you, Charge Vulcan. So much damage. Honestly, chat, just bonkers damage. I love that that basic weapon is like more important than like 80% of the rares of this game. Like, oh, it doesn't have charge, actual garbage. Now he's gonna do the hoppy thing. We could go here to make him walk a little closer. He'll swipe at me. He'll stop hopping, because hopping does cause him to dodge. Annoying. Move a little closer, mostly just to get the Rappy to run. Really care about XP in this run. I just want to clear the run. Game, please. I'm using normal. That shouldn't miss. Whatever. I'll let him charge into the wall. That'll show him. Wow, I actually managed to make them both not jump. How rare. Must have been just close enough for them to consider punching me instead. No 13s there, so we move on. Boxes are always worth checking, I think, regardless of ID, at least in episode 4, because it's a reminder. Every single one of them has a chance for Photon Crystal. Their box rares are very boring and very simple. You either have the good one, which is 13, or the bad one, which is Red Coat. If it was Crimson Coat, then they would both be the good one, but sadly, Red Coat, really not that interesting of a drop. Game, please. PSO evasion is real. Oh, auto aim? There we go. Thank you. What was that? PSO just dropped where I was aiming. How unfortunate. Normally they're much better at turning, but today I feel like I'm getting exceptionally unlucky. Your character will turn and shoot them when they're overhead normally. They must have been at like just the right spot for that to not occur. Hoping to hit both of them. Cancelled my weapon swap by accident. Why do I recognize this song? I've never played this game before. Threw me off a little. It's sampled from something. Like the singing, not the rest of it. Of these. Interesting. We have the suspicious cactus. Goodbye, suspicious cactus. Both on draw. Yeah, I was also contemplating if I wanted to use PDs to buy PB increase, since that actually does matter on a lot of runs that I do. Like, I'm not gonna tell people to go out and go get that item, but honestly, with the runs that I do, it's actually 100% required. Now that I'm high enough level and have free slots, I'm like, I absolutely want Photon Blast in single player. Kind of seen my strategy before on high level forces where I just literally have like double PB create. I'll do that with like Rawcast, for example, where if I know I'm not using my V5s, I'll just wear a PB create on him for an increase, just to ensure I could get his Myolula up faster on the longer runs, which is very useful for Endless. I walked into it again. Spook the Rappy, I don't care about his drops. Oh, get locked in that animation forever. Force him to try to melee me for a second, or if he wants to back up and laser, that's also fine. Yes, he... Okay. And by melee, I mean the fireball, you know. So I tricked him into doing the attack that won't actually interrupt me. Which is good. Nice. Crit saved me some time there. Yeah, still got 20 beats left for QP laser. Probably do at least 2 runs after this. We'll see who's around for multiplayer. No Condryu, unfortunate. I could deban myself. I don't know if it's worth it. Might be one of those placebo effects where it's like, yes, it will reduce my damage, but not in a way that is meaningful. So to test that, we're gonna purposely just not care. See if that impacted the run. The less time I spend buffing, the more time I spend playing the actual run. Should have waited a couple seconds there. It would have been faster than walking. Oh well, because it would have put him in the upper right corner, which would have saved me time. It's kind of funny that waiting is more efficient than just killing. So I could have baited him into the upper right, walked to the upper right, and then been there for the upper chamber, which would have negated all the time loss that I'm about to receive walking towards that chamber now. Those are the things you have to think about when you're like, if I want to be serious about a run, where can I save like 10 seconds, 20 seconds? Nah, you might already be playing at the level where that doesn't matter. Where we're talking more fractions of a second. But everybody's got to start somewhere. Yeah, I found my little trick is to not hug the wall here. I'm gonna walk into it on purpose and then immediately die me. That thing taking the laser aim is so obnoxious. Spinners is the worst thing to have with this character, because your character will turn around and go aim at them randomly. Feels super terrible. Also, fun fact, just only use healing items for the most part here unless you're waiting for the laser. It's not worth the frame loss. Should be able to get double laser here if he leans in. Yeah, like I could rest it there, but I do have to be in the other room. If I'd been multiplayer, I would have rested there, acknowledging that I'm not going to reach the boss in time. Just like things like that. You see how I'm at 85 meter? If I had PB Create on, I would have had 100%. So I would just be able to dolphin this boss from the other end. Save some time there. Because her evasion's actually pretty high. So it's very likely to do more than 2k. So this is the final song in 4. Does she have the highest evasion? I've never compared. I wasn't sure if she was higher or Hugh Casil was higher. Because Hugh Casil evasion is actually pretty high. Faux New World is also deceptively high. At least among the forces. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. we'll say that checks out. See that, Chad? I named the 3. I know you have to think about it. We'll do another one.
The final countdown.
There we go. I gotta say, this feels very Final Race song to me. Called Non-Stop Mix. I guess it's a whole bunch of songs together. Maybe that's why it sounded familiar, because it's from the... Oh, yeah, that makes more sense now. Because I was gonna say, we didn't repeat any songs, but if it's a mix, that suddenly makes more sense to me. So we'll wait a minute. Wasn't sure if Chris wanted to hop in. Might just be us. I did find the Protect Me Night soundtrack, sort of. So we'll listen to like 9 minutes of that soundtrack. There. Apparently there was an indie game called Protect Me Night. Came on the Xbox 360. So I don't think this is the full soundtrack, but I at least wanted to acknowledge and listen to what it was. Though I will say this one is definitely quieter than the other one. My bad. Had to adjust volume slightly. Oh, there's also technically boxes back here. I might as well just open them. I'm just curious. This one's probably the least valuable to go for. But you know what? We'll check anyway. I don't care about those drops. Orange boxer, no. Don't care. Yeah, that's probably the one where you could go out of your way. Only 5 boxes is not worth that detour. So I might just stick to the one that's kind of in the in-between place. I love on my screen Parameter's sword was like wiggling and then he teleported as it tried to figure out where he should be. Poor game. He tried, I guess. So close to killing. By random enemies. Wait, what? Did he hit me while he was being shot? He was recoiling backwards when I took damage there. Oh, what the? What? Or maybe I got sniped by the zoo? I was like, wait a minute, the zoo's not in this phase normally. What's going on? Yeah, I didn't even
This
what?
one is special.
Was that the one from the previous room? Because I was like, I didn't summon my zoo yet. Or the previous wave, I mean. That threw me off. Yeah, I got hunted down. Wild, like a wild animal. Get out of here. Heck was that? I was wondering what hit me, because I'm like, wait, did I just take damage while I wasn't doing anything? Like, oh, that zoo isn't from over here. Let's try to help Parameter here a little bit. Oh, he's still way back here. Assist. Keeps pulling him further. There we go. PP laser time. That's fine though. I might not have shift to 30, but I do have Zalor. Get out of here. Shut him, what's up on that one? Oh, man. Hulk has just let me down big time there. Rip. I'm listening to this? Is that supposed to be a callback to Final Fantasy 1? Sounded like a very similar motif. It's obviously not the same song, but it was like when it did that, I was reminded of the castle music from Final Fantasy 1. Hello, Dorfon. Would you like to get zapped along with the zoo? Oh, that almost backfired on me. Oh, that's usually what happens. They usually get really separated. There's not much I could do. I like that he politely waited for me to shoot him, though. Let's see if we could get another 13 for Chris. I think the answer is no. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, Chris, about the Lavas Cannon, it's kind of irrelevant, to be real with you. I have one, don't use it. I just don't find it more useful than a Girasol. Oh. Actually, one of the items that I wanted. I did it, chat. I only need 2 more, I think? Let's think about it this way. I'm thinking of making 4 Hue casts. I now have 2 spare. We got one yesterday. Yeah, Ultima drop rates are question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, from what I recall. I mean, I saw the rare enemy spawn rate, for example. Say that's a Yada mirror being worn by Parameter. Gotta get that ATP. Get out of here, random enemies. Ouch. Down. So yeah, I just need 2 more smart links, I think, because I'm thinking I'm gonna be making 1 Ramar, right? Then probably 2 rock casts for Hugh cast. That way I have coverage for hunters. Still have a good amount of rangers to play. That'll mean I'll have at least 8 rangers. And there's some areas I don't feel like doing with ranger anyway, so it's not a big deal. That was the end of the soundtrack. Go back to Kid Icarus Uprising. There we go, I managed to not trip it this time. Yeah, I think Ultima has a lot of custom gear, right? Oh, exactly what I don't want to have happen. I'm not even sure how useful Lava's Cannon is. Game, please. In that server. He walked at me menacingly and it caused me to miss 151% chance of hitting. Holy. Also, I love that the box is there, but the Meseta is like just slightly more targetable. It was like, that monofluid's not Meseta. Give enough time to maybe do 1 more before the beat wears out. That way we can officially say, I have done actual legit valid rare enemy hunts while rare enemy week was still active. I was not rewarded with rare enemy drops. I got normal drops that were good. It's not good enough. You know what? Whatever. As well as go for it. You have an Abuelita battle that cuts my attack speed in half. Like grandmother, I think. Normally I hear like Abuela. We're gonna do the strat where I just cut the room. That seems to work almost every time. Yeah, look how much faster I got here compared to before. Please. So there's an example where it's reeled back, so I have to wait anyway. Oh, I shot a little. Ooh, that was a really greedy shot. I am surprised that landed, to be honest with you. Just in case I get spinnered, I'm gonna die, mate. Oh, look, I got spinnered. But fortunately, it died before it hit me. Parameter with the assist here. It's the cuter version of Abuela, yeah. I'm like, I know some basic Spanish. Oh. If I ever need to find a library, I know what to ask. Ooh. Kind of a whole lot of nothing from that. Well, it's probably gonna wear out on us, but we'll do another one. As long as I have Cannon Rouge, it's not that bad. As I said before, if I'm close, I'm just gonna charge arm it. It's not like I need the Heaven Striker for majority of the run. I just need to clear the surface with it. Looks like it's a little dicey. Okay. Will probably be the final pod of the day, and possibly final pod for like a month, to be honest. I don't usually feel pod to be all that satisfying of a quest. There's just something about it where there's like just enough walking in it that I just don't like it. Like, it's fast to get to the boss, but at the same time, it's like, I just prefer really monster-dense quests. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it was you enter this room and then you fight 12 waves and then you go underground or something like that, I would like that so much more, rather than do the waves spread out like the other way. I guess it's not bad to have a thing where you do a split path where, you know, you have to cover the left and the right, but at the same time, I'm like, nah. That's why I like the random attack stage. That's more my pace. We have like 4 or 5 rooms an area. There's just so many monsters in it. It's more what I'm looking for. Maybe that's a force mentality. I wanted to kill that guy so I could retarget these properly. 4 beats left. I can at least get past these satellite lizards, we're good. Given that I have at least 3 beats, it should be fine. Stemming the tide of the monster typhoon? Is that what the name of the song is? I don't know what that means. Oh, unless you just mean, like, because of the high density of the monster quests. Yeah, like, these rooms aren't too bad. I didn't realize I summoned the Dwarfon. That was my mistake. I'm gonna go on the other side then. Chris is just in time for no more pod. Congratulations, Chris has achieved it. Crit pod. Like, in theory, we could technically do pod with forces, but I'm gonna do that and be real with you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assist at least the first few waves to give Parameter a chance here. Take care of the zoo. The zoo last time was unkilled. I think that's what got me last time. Yeah, unfortunately. 3 beats left and Pew Pew is gone forever. Did I seriously miss? Oh, 85% special. I'll call that the Ramar privilege to not miss that. so if I rotate this way, I should be able to get those. Why was it saying skill diff? Well, because I got skill diff. I missed. It's my fault. Just gotta do better. Oh, the lizard was blocking through the body of another character. It's a new one for me. Oh, it's skill diff. That feeling when you have more than 100% chance to hit and you miss anyway. It's got PSO'd. Oh, right. You might not have seen the other things, so yeah. There's other... I'll use my Charge Vulcan. Maybe the text looks a little different. You let me know if it looks different to you. Oh, the debuff was in the wrong direction. Kill us both. Got 2 beats left. Maybe take advantage of this. Where were my gunshots? Game, please. I got cheated there. I have a little bit of even beat left. Should be just enough to do what I needed to do here. I don't need it underground, but it helps. I mostly just want it in this room. I should just barely be able to do what I need to do here. I'm gonna cut across, actually, to make sure that I actually do this in time. I'll even take shots from Mass Dark to guarantee it. Oh, he actually knocked me down. That sucks. Oh, my deep-bound wore off. That's fine. I think I got through most of the reason I would use the deep laser. Getting hit there also really sucks. That zoo is way out of bounds. I have to laser him, or he's going to take forever to come back in bounds. Also, I'd just like to say thank you for making sure the items are always in bounds. I'm so tired of episode 4 zoos going on a magical journey never to return. Nice. I got to use it exactly where I wanted to use it. Oh, they're getting skill diffed against player characters. That's embarrassing. Tell them to do better. The long, even beat. Yeah, I like that Rifoi plus 1 gunshot is good enough to clear up all those boxes. Or if you're a forest, it hits them all. As long as you target the far right box or far left. This is gonna suck for me in about 2 seconds. Is it better to never gel and Ursalure? Honestly, most of the time it's not needed. So most of the time it's just recognizing, will it actually result in a time save? And honestly, the answer is usually no. When you have like a lot of players with very few enemies, let's say there's 3 enemies and you have 3 hunters and a force, like of course you're gonna Delore, right? So that way they could just get the guaranteed kill. But at the same time, if those enemies are in forest, if your Hue cast is not combo killing without Delore, something's wrong in like high level play. Like genuinely something has gone wrong, send help. Anyway, time to use my native bonus to just insta-delete these Buddhas. Like, see, I'm combo killing with just level 20 Shifta. So just imagine if I had level 30 Shifta. You know what I mean? Like, it just... The damage you could do is insane in this game. Well, welcome, Nocturnal. You cast with a Mind Mag? Exactly. I'll be like, is he like legit level 80? Like, what happened? I don't have a good weapon versus the lizards. Just be careful. Gonna be all you on this one. I'm gonna heal us both here. Yeah, like when you're weaker, of course you're gonna use it, but when you're like really optimized, like most of the time it won't. Like this Dorphon is too tanky for me, so this is an example where I will Zalor. But that's like the only creature in the entire run I will Zalor. Because I should be able to combo kill most other things, or beat to the point where it doesn't matter. Because Charge Vulcan will usually kill everything by itself once you start getting over 1000 ATP. I'm at max ATP, so I will combo kill most things that are non-mini bosses. If I was a raw cast, I would kill literally everything that is not a mini boss with it. Because that extra 100 ATP does matter. I'm gonna go ahead and bait this enemy. I don't have a good thing to deal with this. I guess I could do this. Oh, I stepped out of the way. Close. Yeah, the downside is I don't have a good weapon for this, nor do I have traps. But I do have another photon drop, apparently. Satellite lizard's trolling me. Oh, did you want to do something, Zoo? I don't think so. Yeah, that satellite lizard's absorbing my shots. It's kind of annoying. I would have liked to have Pew Pew Laser for this, but it is what it is. Here's an example where I see Ertamperometer taking damage, so I'm going to use Jellin so it doesn't get knocked down. But against, like, this Zoo... Oh, what the... Why did it consider the... What? The game did a weird thing for me. It considered the Rappy closer for a second. But no. Little combo kills here and there. I don't want to use on these. Charge arm worth it. Probably. Man, that feeling when you have that 80% hit chance and you miss. Messes up your whole flow. Damn, that was the difference between stun locking and not stun locking. So I need a higher hit percentage charge arm. Unfortunate. Alright, so what I can do here is acknowledge that this is not my fight, but I will Zalor. What I'm gonna do is set up for the next fight. So that way Ertamperometer can cross safely. Now I should be able to do what I need here. He's in the pit. Ertamperometer fighting ghosts on my screen. He is... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, he was awkwardly really far down there. But yeah, like in a full party of 4, it's usually not necessary to debuff. Unless you're in, like, episode 2, where the defense is really high, where you're, like, fighting An-Arms episode 1, there's not a lot of opportunities where you just doing 2 or 3 hits of a combo won't be as much as the additional damage you do with a well-geared party. Oh, B502 is easy to farm, but you have to be geared for it. Like, I would not recommend doing it if you're complaining about low gear to go do tower, unless you're doing miracle farmings. Like, that's one of those ones you need to be super comfortable. Like, you have, like, a at least 160 character with charge Vulcans and debuffs, or you're, like, near max level Hugh cast. Okay, so here's an example, because I don't... Oh. I want to be able to kill this a little quicker. It's just outside of Zalor range. Yeah, don't do that. The time you spend there is going to be so slow because you're undergeared. I did that originally undergeared. I can tell you it took a while. I lost count. I'll put it this way. It was at least 16 hours of resets by myself solo before I got it. It was a long time. So, do not recommend. It's better to wait for Anniversary Quest, because that quest was amazing at it, or just go with a group of people that know what they're doing in episode 2. Instead, you should be focusing on, as like an early character, trying to get a weapon that makes a difference. Like, do you have an X-Cal yet? Do you have, like, Cannon Rouge? Do you have, like, certain key boss items? When you do that, you'll find you'll get more impact than out of V502. I'll be honest with you, unless you are literally set up there with Hell Needle, V502 does not matter in runs. It's one of those things you do when you're basically done with the game. Yeah, you're nowhere near that point. But I'm talking about, like, what are your other weapons? Like, what are you farming the Ilgil with, for example? Are you fighting it with, like, a Daylight Scar? Are you fighting it with a high ATP weapon? What character are you using? Because if you're trying to be, like, Ranger with Frozen Shooter, it's gonna take, like, a literal eternity. Because I don't think V502 will do anything for you until you have it. Like, there's literally no reason to go for it. Unless you are hard farming episode 2, which most people aren't. The knockdown is brutal. Yeah, don't do that. They have really high defense, so you would have to Zalor to even do damage. Where, like, I'll give you an example. If you just have, like, a high-level Hue cast, you just walk up to them, freeze trap, charge Vulcan, they die. But if you're doing that as, like, Raw Moral, you have to Zalor, then your damage is kind of bad. And you don't have enough raw ATP compared to, like, a Hue Roll to just do, like, a Daylight Scar combo to kill. So it's like you kind of have the worst of both worlds for her. Like, she's not the worst character you could do it with, but she just doesn't... Oh, I got Wombo combo. That really sucks. So now I've learned, don't deban, because apparently that'll kill me. Which is also going to really suck later on when I get more HP from levels, because that means the spinners might insta-kill me now. Unfortunate. I hope they add the ability to remove HP materials. I might just petition for that. I would like to not be at 1,500 health. I prefer my health total to be like 1425 or something like that. Not quite 1,500, but enough to survive falls. Nothing else. I'll chamber it on my screen, but he's gonna say, "Welcome to the power of desync." So yeah, like, you know, I would probably go more for your Heaven Strikers, your X-Cals. Like, this character in Last Spawn is really good. I have Cannon Rouge for when I want to do solo bosses. But honestly, Heaven Striker, even without Striker unit, is like a hard carry on like every run. You could get an all-zeroed one, and it would still probably be your best gun. Unless you're fighting a low defense enemy, then Charge Vulcan will probably beat it. But on the flip side, if you have a Heaven Striker with high percentages, Charge Vulcan wishes it could do that kind of damage. Because you can easily break like 2,000 every attack with the Heaven Striker if it's well percented. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You can use it without beat time. It's one of your best kill weapons. Like, there are people that only just use it on zoos, and they just go, like, heavy special and the zoo is dead. They're not gonna waste time swapping weapons. And it's strong enough that if it crits, it'll kill most other enemies. Yeah, that's more learning the game, I would say, with that. It's knowing and being comfortable with your damage to know if you combo kill. Like, if you attack and don't know if you combo kill, you should really pay attention in a quest, like what enemies you can actually combo kill. And that also comes into the play of, like, if you're not at max ATP, Berserk is not going to be as useful. When you're at max ATP, that's where it makes a big difference, because you're starting to combo kill everything, and that also includes with weaker items that have Berserk, like your Disco Brave Man, because it's able to do entire crowds versus Heaven Striker one-shotting more or less mini-bosses. So, like, for example, if you had a percentage versus Astark, you could probably kill Astark without ever debuffing once you start going above 1000 ATP. Or possibly even not 1000 ATP if you somehow get a really high percentage. I guess the question is, what do we do now? It's still rare enemy week. I could bring in a different set of characters. We haven't done any temple. I want to do at least one temple on stream. Yeah, you'll also find that it's a lot easier to survive as a cast. It's just that their benefit is more in multiplayer. I'll have to decide if I really want a Sky ID Ranger. I called him R-Wall because that's how I got my original Ranger wall. Not thinking I would ever get to this character bank. So I think Chris said he was ready, so if Chris wants to hop in. This character should have my V502, right? Yeah. So, like, this is an example where, like, this is not my first character for V502. I will play Temple to take advantage of it. But in, like, every other area, like Episode 1 and Episode 4, V501 is where I use it. I don't use Hell in either of those episodes currently. So I mostly just want the enhanced percentages for, call it paralysis and maybe confused, depending on the character. Yeah, Pinky Winky has slowly been leveling up. But there is something to be said about having a ranger with all these things. But, like, I mean, you can look at my loadout. I'm not exactly on, like, the low end of items. You know what I mean? Like, I own Spread Needle, Yashminikov, Vivian, Heaven Striker, Cannon Rouge. So, like, this is a character that has a lot going for them, for sure. So, you know, I'll recognize whether I should be helling, which is much easier to do in single player versus Spread Needle. Having that Spread Needle with hit is kind of nice. Also, my defense is absolutely horrendous. I should probably get a new armor. Oh, that's right. I wanted deep hearts with her. I forgot. I didn't get that last time we played. That kind of sucks. Do I just give her the ultimate frame I got earlier? I think I do. I think I need to be able to survive a crit. We'll put away my wedding dress for now, because I don't need light resistance in this run. Okay. So yeah, this is a character that, because they're kind of low level, I mean, their ATP is okay. It's more just making sure that I have the ability to go forth and use Hell, or become Paralysis and act more as an assist character. Yeah, we're gonna try doing Penumbral Surge, which might split the party, but it's okay, because if you get split, we can just put a telepipe down. I don't think we'll do a full clear. Oh, speaking of which, I actually do need to get telepipes, in case I'm the one that gets split. Should probably go get them. So yeah, we could do it collectively or separately. I don't know if it matters. Worst comes to worst, we literally just take the other telepipe to go back. But yeah, Penumbral Search has bonus XP, bonus drop, so it'll take advantage of the rare rate. Since I'm pink ID, there should be some good bonuses there. Also, chat, this character is so short that when I'm in the corridors in episode 2, I can't see myself, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I mean, it's like a pretty solid bonus across the board. That's not bad for leveling characters, not the hardest of areas. Reminder that you can toggle off the visual effect by going into the quest order, or quest board. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't care for that. But yeah, like other than that, like do I use V502 in most of my runs? No. This is like one of the rare exceptions. Oh, we all got grouped together, that's good. I guess 4 players the only one where it splits. That's good to know. Yeah, and since I've hyper-focused accuracy, if I could get away with it, I'd like the hell as much as possible. Although, I still will probably end up getting a hell shot when we play. Wouldn't mind a Vulcan at some point, so if episode 1 challenge mode is not completely terrible, I will consider doing that again. I need like 4 more accuracy so I don't miss that. So sad. Also, I'm gonna be real with you. I still don't know what that hidden switch does. One that's over here. I'm gonna press it. I'm assuming it only makes a difference in the 4-player round. But I'll hit it anyway, to acknowledge it's there. I'll just go for ATP kill then. I'm gonna do this to try to land the hell. Or not. Never mind, apparently no hell allowed. Damn. It makes you feel important for pressing it, it's true. There we go. Like, hell is still useful in that enemy, but regular Arlens and multiplayer, unless I have a challenge mode weapon, it's just kind of mediocre. I mean, you know what, we'll take that. I'm gonna acknowledge my damage is kind of subpar, but do a spread needle to just lock things down if we need to. Also, reminder, please hit the ramping. It's all the fireball, but just in case. they are required. Let's do these. Hello, Hildout. Oh. I'm just gonna go for kills then. There we go. So I can lock them down pretty effectively, but I don't really need a V502 to lock them down with Spread Needle. Again, we just adjust based off of, you know, observations, multiplayer versus single player. Where my stats are not great. I mean, I'm only an 816 attack. Key parts would have helped a lot. This character, I think, in general, really requires it. Yeah, paralysis buffs their aim. Lets them hit with heavies. But honestly, it looks like our damage is pretty good. Poor Indie Belra. Like, stuff like this. It's like, what a miracle. It's more, this, I'm getting more carried by Spread Needle than anything else. Love Spread Needle. Never underestimate the power of just stopping everything like that. Especially when you don't have a full team. Like, oh no, big bad's coming towards me. You're done. Yeah, as long as you're not playing on Anguish, it should be pretty free. So I'd like to view this character as like the support ranger. She's never going to be the ATP output for the most part. Unless it's like early areas. But she's really good at landing paralysis. And potentially hell. And she's one of the more accurate casts that also, if you're by yourself, is able to freeze trap without needing assistance. Kind of nice. But obviously, if you have like a Ramar, he's gonna always land his shots. And then if there's anybody with traps, then, you know, Rocket Seal less important. But hey, at least you could do stuff like this. Goodbye, Del D. All casts have an enhanced chance to land anything that relies on the special resistance stat of enemies. So that'll be like your Confuse, your technically Freeze. Your Paralysis is the most important one, though. So they're just inherently going to get that 20% reduction. So like these enemies only have a 5% resistance to what I'm using. Essentially, if you want to think of it that way, versus the effects of the needle. So if I shoot twice, more likely than not, I'm going to land it because it's weighted 50-50 in my favor. Unfortunately, I mistimed my shots there. And again, if I need to land a freeze, you'll see like I'll gain essentially 30 to 40% accuracy on my special. And while they're frozen, the frozen evasion loss stacks with paralysis. So characters that are not as likely to hit with melee, like your Fomars, your Fomarls, suddenly just have free accuracy to just land their heavies consistently. It's pretty huge. It matters less, I think, for Ramar, unless we're in like a high evasion area. I remember this room. I'm gonna go say no to this room. There's an example where they're just paralyzed. Just done. We don't need to be able to insta-kill them to clear. We're just gonna do the world's safest clears. It'll be fun. I'm leveling soon. I guess I should freeze trap, actually. There's my level up. So we can take advantage of our level ups to optimize our trap usage. So I'm not holding it for like later rooms. Yeah, but case in point, like what is that enemy gonna do against its Red Needle? Every time I get more and more accuracy, the better she becomes. She's also not anywhere near capped accuracy. I basically just took that Indie Belra completely out of the fight for the team. Yeah, the Huka Seal also has it, so she ends up being kind of like a still pretty high damaging character, but also can act as a support role. Since freeze traps are just so overwhelmingly powerful in this game. This room. They could just do this to, you know, give them a break. Just completely lock them down until the team is ready to kill them. They're like, nope, leave us alone. Ooh, Chris living on the edge there. There we go. Yeah, like, you can see I'm just completely shutting down 2 enemies every time. Now, granted, if we have the power to insta-kill them, there's no reason to lock them down. But hey, you know, we're all below 130. Our gear is somewhat good on some of the characters, so it's not like we're in beginner mode. But, yeah, we have a lot to go through. A reminder, we have to go both up and down. You could go whatever direction you want. Oh, actually unlock the boss? Disregard then. Oh, I was thinking of the next area. My bad. The next area will have to take like a double path kind of situation where we have a north and a south room. And then once we do that, we'll end up back at a healing circle repeatedly. I'm gonna stand over here and spread needle. That'll help the group a little more. Fine, I'll pick up the power material. Strange song. He's trying to punch me. Forget if the other way had a healing circle. It might have. That might have been why the room was split there. It doesn't matter for me. I'm basically a full traps because I got reset on them. I'm gonna move more to the side here. Give the team a chance. Wait, I'm not lining up with anybody. Well, that reminds me, Chad. If you see it later, we're gonna be coming into a room with columns and pillars, but not in the middle of the room like this, but actually just randomly placed where we can walk between them. We might be able to see the glitch with the Indie Belra, where they accidentally shoot up the pillar. Hope we see that on stream. I was remarking to Chris that they did that before. Nice kunai. So Chris is also taking advantage of the fact that kunai has a stronger than average chance of landing the paralysis. So instead of having C's, I think it's a rest. Yeah, it's a rest. So he gets like an additional 13%, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I looked at the numbers, but that sounds roughly correct. So that's also a big reason why the human characters will end up wanting things like a rest needle, because they don't have that innate 20% that the casts do. They care more about the activation rate of it than they do about the weapon accuracy. So it's like you're almost emulating like you're a cast. So we'll eventually get Chris leveled up a bit more. So that way his ATA is roughly on par with like a Rocket Seal, or Rockass more accurately. I think I just use raw damage here. Not my usual go-to. Oh, that reminds me, chat. We should keep track of our Photon Blast since I'm at 100. I'm gonna type it. Since it is very likely, this quest is very long, you're very likely to get Mag Blast, which makes this character so much better once that happens. Semi-spread needles are like actual lethal weapons. So if everybody has it, we'll probably activate in this room for the next room. Oh, you have a Mark III mag? Oof. No Mag Blast. Alright. Let us... I'm just making sure there's nothing around the corner hidden. And nothing hidden there. Let's go ahead and do it. Using... There we go. So unfortunately, Parameter can't join in for a super buff, but this is going to improve Chris's survivability. Now my spread needle will go from like 100 damage or so to 250. Like, it's going to be a very noticeable jump. So it's definitely important if you're able to coordinate the Mag Blast to just witness the damage difference. Like, I almost combo killed with only 819 attack. Like, that's how much of a difference the Mag Blast is for me. Let alone if I was like another 20 levels or so of ATP higher. So suddenly, I'm emulating what would happen if I was like a 130 Rocket Seal. Was I so short that he just missed me? What was that? I swear he was swinging at me and he's just like, I can't reach. Too short. Poor enemy. Yeah, see, we're doing like 300 plus. Like, that's fair. Earlier I was doing about 180, like 150 to 180. The downside is Spread Needle has a very big damage range, so it's kind of hard to tell all the time if the attacks are working. Yeah, see, we did over 400 there, so if we high roll, we could beat it by quite a lot. Oh, I got bodied. Yeah, we're so low level that monomates actually matter for me. It's kind of funny. I'll take the free power material, I guess. Yeah, this area is not my favorite. I'm probably gonna get hit by random stuff if techniques aren't used. Kind of unfortunate. Once we're out of this, the quest gets a lot better. I'm not responsible for any Lily does. You can just Gafoe or Razan. Yeah, Razan shuts down this room completely. Yeah, now that I paralyzed them, look at that damage difference. I almost combo killed the Lily with the Spread Needle, which is silly. Oh, come on. So unfortunate. I couldn't reach them around the corner. Still can't. Rip my super buffs. I really need to get buffed. Unfortunate. Rip super buff. Just be one Lily left. Alright, this is where we whip out hell, since I no longer have super buff. May it live forever with Chris. Yeah, like he's doing 1,000 plus, that's good. Now that I don't have it, I'll be more relegated to Spread Needle. Why, hello there. The camera does not show me what I'm fighting, but I'm just gonna believe. Alright. So, I'm gonna go up. I can snipe the things that are down there with Heaven Striker. I think I'm gonna come over here. Yeah, like, Heaven Striker's doing as much as my Spread Needle did when I had super buff, which is very silly. I would just like to state. I need a freeze trap here, I think. They spawn kind of on me, which sucks. Here's an example of how dumb Heaven Striker is. I can almost combo kill it with only 819 attack, and it's not even a dark percentage one. What a ridiculous weapon. Yeah, almost combo killed at my current stats. Yeah, we're gonna take advantage of Berserk here, because I know they can't reach me. Oh, unless I walk forward. That was my bad. Unfortunate. But it's okay. Heaven Striker damage is broken, so even without buffs, I could still combo kill these, I think. Yeah, look at that. I'm doing 1,300. Oh, now I got the shift though. I was gonna say, I'm doing like 1,300 on that. They have what, 2,400 health? I could do with a little more accuracy, like 600, 1,200, 1,200. And that'll kill most enemies in the game. Hard ray gun no hit. That's so sad. Also, my music stopped at an awkward moment because I want to check Rappies. It did pause. I don't think we're anywhere near done with the soundtrack. Yeah. Silly game. Thank you for the heal. Oh, this is the room we're going to be returning to. So I know I'm going to get all my healing traps back. We're going to be coming this way one more time, so I know not to hold back here. So essentially we're going to play Pick a Path. Eventually we're going to have to go to the north and the south. Doesn't matter who goes where. Plus combo kills, so close. I'm almost at the, like, you can see even where I'm at, I can almost always land special, and I'm still not at max attack accuracy. Where Raw Moral with like another 20 would always guarantee land it, which is kind of nice. Yeah, the way I like to think about it is if Lily's gonna insta-kill you, you might as well do something that'll get you killed anyway. I'm more likely to berserk into Lily's than I am anything else. Nice level up for my traps. Ooh, accuracy is huge for me. Damage is nice, but capping accuracy is more important for me at the moment. Also, I got stuck on them. That's awkward. So we unlock the north and the south. I'm just gonna pick a path. They split up. There we go. We're doing some good damage. South switch already engaged, so now we just gotta go do that. I wasn't sure where the other Lily was. I'll at least kill this one. Just paralyzed it for it to get shot. How rude. I'm definitely throwing free straps down. I'm not dealing with this. Dare I take a warp up here? I guess I will. Oh, a magic little journey up here. My warp back down. And I know that even though I used quite a few freeze traps and leveled and restored freeze traps, that when I go back to the other point, I could go get my freeze traps back again. So what I'm gonna do is put a freeze trap down for the group. Go get this. Continue. Thinking ahead, chat. Oh, so we're basically gonna get swarmed on one side. I could hold the side that has the trap restore. If I see something I don't like, I just kind of freeze trap it and move on. So basically, we'll have one person in the north. Oh, rare Epi. Let's go assist. Ouch. That Lily is like Omega dead. Unfortunate. Parts of Egg Blaster, there we go. I'm gonna fight my way back to the other side.
This is the Reaper's power.
It is indeed the Reaper's power. I had to start and restart OBS a few times to get my sound working. So I do hear the sounds today, chat, unlike yesterday. Just a Windows issue. Another love Raffy? You know, where's the rare Lily? Where's the rare Lily, chat? Just... Let me break. Rip Chris. Yeah, let's try to provide Chris some support here. I think that was pretty good support. So again, I'm just gonna hard shut down certain waves. other parts of Egg Blaster, of course. Rid of you. Not quite enough damage. Getting there though. At least I can take advantage of Yashminikov to snipe them from here without switching sides. Oops. I did not use the right weapon there. That was my fault. Oh, thank you for the heal. I actually needed that. Oh, the quadruple paralysis. Get out of here. Love to see it, chat. Wait, there are actual lilies near me. I gotta reset the room. You never tell sometimes with the enemy reader. It likes to linger their hitboxes sometimes. Like, wait a minute. That could have been real bad. Let me get closer. I want the XP more than the rare. Like, this wave alone, see, this kind of room is, like, my favorite room. Like, you have to go through, like, the terribleness of the maze before this, but then your reward is, like, an actually fun, long section of dealing with all these enemies. So I do genuinely like this quest. There we go. Like, just when you think it's over, it's like, no, one more. It made him dizzy. It's kind of funny. Poor enemy, he tried. So yeah, with the XP boost, we're getting 100 XP a second. So I think it keeps it on par. Like, would I play this with, you know, only 3 people most of the time? Probably not, but with the RBR, I think it's fine. Sadly, no Vivians or anything crazy. Somehow no rare Lily. Million rare Rappies, though. Good job, Pinky Winky. I gotta rebind my monomates. Yeah, not a bad quest. Yep, so people just looking to level, looking to get rares. Hopefully we get a Vivian. I would like a Vivian with hit percentage at some point, because that would be a massive upgrade for Fomoral for me. Because I still don't have one, somehow. Despite having 2 different pink ID characters that hunt this. Still has not occurred. So sad. I think the XP is fine. Without it, it's like... I think when we had a 4-player game, it was like closer to like 110-ish. Which is still pretty good. And granted, we're not very high level on top of that. So, you know, if we're getting 100 here, a good team would probably get another 15. Especially if they had a challenge mode weapon, arguably like 120 a second. Especially with like 2 sets of challenge mode weapons. So, I'm happy with what it is. I can finally level this character a bit more. So I'm hoping to get like 2 more accuracy. So that way I stop whipping some of my shots. Oh, do I still phase in the floor in episode 2? Let's witness. Yes, I do. I don't know why her animation is broken. Look at this. I physically clip into the floor. We'll give Chris a minute or so. I got everything I need otherwise. Yeah, definitely a good call to upgrade my armor for multiplayer. Single player, it doesn't matter. You're going to be stun locking them with Spread Needle or insta-killing them with Hell. Oh. I was going to say, what's that melee attack one? Yeah, what's that one? Oh, is it? I was about to ask if it was an F key. There's my slicer animation. There we go, more slicers. That's quite a twirl. Did we lose Chris? He went into the abyss. Yeah, being able to level this character. This is the character that I definitely want to get a challenge mode shotgun. Maybe a Hell Needle at some point. I think Hell Shot would be better for me, because I play more CCC. But it's all F10. Not sure. There we go. So yeah, so if nothing else, we're getting more, technically more PD chances, because the drop rate is up. So it's kind of nice that in general, I don't know why I talked to them, I don't have to. Yeah, so now I'm back up to 10 freeze traps every time I level instead of 9, so it's getting a little better. Although my levels are going to start slowing down pretty significantly soon. It's a bit unfortunate. Means around that point I should probably have a challenge mode weapon just to do stuff like this. I'm not crazy far from leveling. I like that he just spins around. That enemy never targets properly. Even in single player, he just whiffs every time. Kind of embarrassing. Spread needle, please. The enemy was right in front of me. How did it miss? Actual tomfoolery. Oh, Chris is checking out another path. Guess there were some boxes over there. I might as well freeze trap. I'm gonna reset soon enough. No reason to be stingy if you're gonna get it automatically. Poor Lily. Okay, I'm already feeling the effect of increased accuracy. I feel like I'm not missing the third shot as much. It's like, what, every one accuracy is like 1.8 to the third attack or something? Ideally, I want to be able to special enhance my odds of dealing with them, but okay if it's not there. I'm gonna level soon anyway, so I might as well just throw more freeze traps out. No reason to hold them back at this point. Another freeze trap down. Checkmate. Nice level up. Oh, no ATA. No longer a nice level up. Where's my ATA, chat? Oh, I'm at 11 freeze traps per level up. Okay, that's useful. I went from 9 to 10, then 11. Not bad. Steady climb. Come on, Vivian's. Wanna see him? Every little extra ATP just makes Yashiminakov just a little better. Poor Arlen's, get out of here. No turn for you. That'll teach him. My third shot got interrupted, so sad. He's full of vengeance here. Also, like that Hell handgun is more damage than my spread needle, so I'm just like, well, I guess it depends. Effective damage, maybe it's a bit less. But oh boy, when that Hell kicks in. It's not where I thought the Crimson Assassin was, my bad. Quadruple. There we go. See? What I want to see. A little more accuracy. I'm never going to hit the 240. Even just like, as I said before, 2 or 3 accuracy really cleans up the third hit and second hit specials. Oh, you found an ice staff? Nice. I've been looking for those. I forgot they could drop to this on Ultimate. That's also kind of sad that I've been playing this for a while and I've not seen it until today. I just realized. Holy, I think I did this quest like 8 or 9 times. Off stream. Box rare. Makes sense. Poor Arlen's. They try though, I guess. It's just brutal for them. I'd like to get escape doll if I can. Actually, I think I want that Tri-Grinder. Your range is much appreciated. Ooh! The freeze trap from Chris into the paralysis. GG. Nice try, though. There we go. They're entering the no fun zone. Poor enemies. Amplifier's on, dude. I want that. Yeah, I think I got enough time for maybe 2 shorter runs. We could do a red ID TT up or 2. I think that would be fair. Enjoy the last of the rare enemy week. I got stuck on nothing. That was interesting. Yeah, I'm not quite at the point I really want to be charge arming things. I'm pretty close though. Another 60 ATP, I'll consider it. I wish I had a charge arm with dart percentage. That would make me do it at 800 instead. Because I could basically emulate the fact that I have more. dum. So, I was gonna say, I'm just gonna take a look so I can see what was over here. Are they just boxes? They are boxes, okay. That mine material on the way out. Like halfway to leveling. Oh right, I want to be on the other side of the room for the Crimson Assassin, and the flip sides. Forgot. I remember, because I was like, I remember backing up because I realized I was in a bad spot for it. If I'm here, it's much easier. Angry Fist. There we go. So, yep, I'm just providing as much crowd control as I can muster. Since that's kind of what I view this character as. Like, if we have nothing but damaging characters, and like maybe a force, I'm gonna be here just landing the spread needles to make everybody's accuracy just a little bit better. Yeah, I'm already at 91%. But like 85 to 91, I think, in terms of landing the special. It's not terrible. Chip him out a little bit here with Yashminikov. More enemies. Okay, let me assist Chris here with the freeze trap. That way he has a chance of clearing this. I mean, they do set themselves up for a Disco Brave Man, but it's so risky. Getting bopped by the other enemy. Did just get 100. Interesting. We'll probably summon the Indie Belrose. What? Why is he not targetable? What was that? Game, please. Welcome, Diz. Hope you're doing well. It's like literally on him and it didn't hit him. Actual insanity. Yeah. Oh no, team's moving towards me. No, it was fine where it was. That's it. I gotta move. Stop lining up with me. Getting trolled. I was like, oh no, nobody was covering the middle lily. I was like, wait a minute. Go on this side of the room. It's like, I noticed a distinct lack of gunshots behind me. Hope you're doing well, Diz. We'll be switching over to some TTF since I can't do a long stream today, sadly. Should be able to get 2 runs in, I think. Oh, we went boss music real suddenly. Or what sounds like boss music. So yeah, I'm happy I got to play a character I don't normally play as much. Got 2 freeze traps left. Need to get the floor reader out on. It's pretty useful. Mentioned last stream, but I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of that in challenge mode. So I could see the items a bit easier, because we care 100% more about random drops in challenge mode compared to normal gameplay. You. Yeah, like the one time I switched into Vivian, it just missed on the target. That was painful. all that just to teleport over here, huh? I don't like where I am. I think I'm gonna get shot. Really? I missed 100% special on that? Unlucky. Found sadness, John. Nice refoe. Level up. So I can't quick at the other one. Too low. Down. Once we're out of the Lily room, we're gonna Mag Blast. Don't feel like losing our super buffs to dumb me get through walls. I will say this is probably my least favorite set of rooms. I don't enjoy it as a challenge. If this was removed, not only would the quests be faster, but it'd be more fun, to be real with you. I'm going to wait near the warp, but I'm not going to use the warp. Using to remove walls, exactly. There we go. I can enjoy some super buffs now. Now I have better base ATP to make up for bad rolls on Spread Needle. Although with how long this quest is, I might only be able to do one CTF. Gonna be real close. If we finish this in the next 8 minutes, then I could do 2. But we have a lot to go in this area. Chat deal with that. Oh, right. I'll put my Vivian here when I spawn. Yeah, come here. There we go. I got to use Vivian finally. And sometimes all you want is damage. We're gonna let auto aim do all the work, chat. Beautiful, beautiful auto aim. Hello? What? Did you see that? My bullets weren't reaching. Episode 2, please. Why are you like this? why are there gaps in on the raft? Are these rafters? I guess they're more just planks. Why is the second floor so full of areas I can't shoot? A better question. Oh, I went to the wrong warp. God TP, there you go. I will gladly take that damage. Yeah, so that time I had better positioning for the hell shots, but the downside of using, or not the hell shots, the hell striker shots, the downside to doing that is that I'm not in range to do a lot of freeze traps, but it's okay. Oh, already dead. Excuse me. Somebody found a cycle one. Nice. Yeah, so far no rare lilies. Kind of disappointing. We fight a lot in this quest. Not like a bajillion, but you know, more than 30. Unfortunate. might as well help clear the room. Technically could go to the next room if I want to, but it just makes more sense to clear. As long as somebody goes to the south, we should be fine. Just to hit that signal switch and come back. Goodbye, Merlin. Powered spread needle, sometimes really good. I mean, 500 damage at spread needle shot shows why potentially an arrest needle could just be used for wall damage, honestly. No damage range, always max. Doing 1500 in short bursts like that is pretty impressive. And again, that's with only 828 ATP. We have a lot of damage potential. Should take a warp. Yeah, I like that even like this room makes you think a little bit. It's like, oh, okay, if I put a freeze trap in the middle, I can probably hit everybody. Like the design of the quest. So I'm gonna do a drive-by freeze trap and restore my freeze traps. That way team has safe entrance, I get my traps back. We're all good here. Goodbye, Arlen. The damage is so much better with Shifta. Wait, what? Oh, crappy. I was like, what was targetable behind me? I got the jump scare. Like, there better not be anything behind me. Wow. A complete shutdown of that wave. Goodbye. Also, I can see why people put an attack on their 1, 2, 3, 4 meter. I might actually reposition my cast buttons at the bottom, just so I have a guaranteed button I can press to combo. That does get kind of annoying, where I pick up an item instead of attacking. Oops. Help a little bit with the lilies from here. Helping a little bit at least. Not ideal, not ideal. Sadly, we're about to lose super buff. I'll use my Yashiminikov to kind of speed it up over there. Oh, hello. I saw one, did not see the other. Stay done. And last time I forgot the Lily spawn here. It's kind of evil. Hello? Where'd my freeze trap go? Hello? Was I out of range? I was so close to him. Or no, it just never went off. Wow, it never went off. Oh my gosh, I'm getting trolled. Like, wait a minute. I swear that's in range. Freeze trap, please. I'm getting pranked. Oh, this is the enemy that can glitch with the columns I was talking about earlier. Unfortunately, he's not facing me, so you won't see it. But if he shoots at the column, his shot just goes up in the air. Yeah, it was just like lingering. I'm just like, wait a minute. It should have frozen by now. That's why I like panic moved. I thought for sure I was about to get bodied. That could have been really bad. Yeah, the thing is, like, normally I see that on lower difficulties since traps are just so terrible below ultimate. So it's not your imagination. They are genuinely bad. I don't know why they're programmed differently, but man, if you go back to hard mode, those things have, like, no proximity. Nice level up. I think I could just barely do 2 TTFs. That should be fine. I'm gonna go back for all those mine materials, which I can now very easily see on the game screen without looking at the radar. I can pick up all of these. Not just defense material, whatever. Yeah, the end of the quest is kind of nice. It makes up for the horror rooms, I guess. Yeah, this character was, I think, 83, by the way, at the start of the Rare Enemy Week. So that should give you an idea about how many quests I've run with this character. And then I level about twice a quest. So I've been putting in some work off stream to try to make this character more viable. I don't need to put anything away. I think they're fine as is. Love this character as the A-Beast Canon Rouge for no reason. Let's hand in the quest. I'll make a red ID game. That way we could try to get rares, question mark? There we go. So final call. We have only 2 runs left, I think, of the stream. Possibly only 1. It really just depends on how long this first one takes. Otherwise, I'm good to go. This character is usually set up. I can tell I took an unusual material plan because my defense is like semi-reasonable. It is so bad how bad her defense growth is. We'll show the chat. Arguably the 60 HP material was a mistake. Well, hopefully I don't put myself too far over cap. I don't want to go to 1600. I want to be like 1480 or so when I hit max. Yeah, 46 defense material. You could tell I didn't care, chat. I was like, listen, I'm just tired of taking damage in single player. We'll go chat a little bit of time, and that'll be it, sadly, for the day. We'll be back in the evening, though, to continue Astalon. We'll try another game mode. If it doesn't end up being fun, we'll just skip it, since we've already beaten the core game. So final call for people joining in. Yogazan vault up. Nice. Might just be the 3 of us. As the you know what? We'll give until the music unpauses. Yeah, I'll try to clear out the first room of the first waves of enemies, just to see if I could get a Disco Brave Man. So I'm gonna put some confuse traps down, ignore them for a little bit, open some boxes, maybe I'll get a box rare. Lose my health using Disco Brave Man, goodbye my health bar. That HP material though, it was kind of worth. Now I have enough HP for Dark Flow. Could wait for this next enemy to spawn. I was about to say, but he spawned while I was walking through. I'm really not that far behind the group. I basically just got free kills. It's not bad. We'll definitely take a telepipe in case I'm missing them. So I put myself health-wise low. I got 5 extra box checks we don't normally do. We had 6 chances of Disco Brave Man there. Sadly, did not see a drop for anybody. Or at least not a useful one. Yeah, Zalora here is useful in the boss. We'll see Zalora on, I think the guild chicks in the first room that we see them in this quest. But otherwise, you won't really see us using Zalora. Like, maybe Worm Boss falls. Oh, slightly too early. I'm gonna panic Dime, because that's probably gonna hit me. Indeed it was. Good call. I saw where I was. I'm hoping with this correction, I'll be standing on it. So close. Yeah, so far. Oh, a PD. I want chat to at least pop the boxes. There we go. Make sure I'm not missing a box, PD. 1, 2, 3. Give me slime. One, 2, 3. Freeze trap. Close enough. Oh boy. I'm gonna freeze trap and move. That way we can say we assisted with the room. Sadly, my other freeze trap didn't last long enough. We're gonna very slightly pull them towards the door. Be more efficient with our time, and in case they gotta walk towards the telepipe. I'm waiting here. Perfect. Drop a telepipe. Jaya. There's my invincibility. So sadly, I think I'm gonna level, so it's gonna throw off my calculations a little. Two special. 1, 2 special. 1, 2. 1 heavy. So with our team damage, I only needed to do 3 Jaya swings. So 30,000, I could probably make that up by the end of the quest. I'm gonna level, so I might actually survive falls. Or nope, I'm slightly under leveled. So we'll pick up a little bit of cash. So if I only lose like 5k, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Nice lure. Make the confuse trap really powerful. I'm gonna assist with the Sinnoh red here since I do a lot of damage. I'm gonna go back and clean these up. Freeze trap back. Actually, I probably want a confuse trap. I'll put another confuse trap here. They're like just right before the Sinnoh room. I think with the confuse trap here, I can kill them fast enough. Because they'll basically do a combo's worth of damage to the other targets, or if I'm lucky, they'll actually kill each other. Perfect. So I'm already on my way there before the Sinnoh is even spawned. Sinnoh is now spawned. I'll be able to confuse trap that Sinnoh. Chris will be able to deal with Baran's by himself, so I'm not worried about that. I'll get a couple of cheeky kills on the Sinnoh blues. So there's maybe a chance at... Ooh, nice confuse trap. Good confuse trap. Yeah, confuse trap, as you can see by itself, already killed one of the Sinnoh blues. All I have to do is make sure when I walk in here, we just put a couple down. Doesn't matter if we get hit. Fine. Fun. See that? Got another kill just by walking into the room. Now we're basically on time. I'm gonna put another confuse trap down here. I think this is my new strat. I actually just put confuse traps in the corners. Just practicing that earlier. It actually saves a lot of time. If I do want to do the heart check, I basically have killed the ones that are at the beginning of the room. Yeah, I think that's going to be my new go-to. If I'm late into the room, I confuse trap, get the corners, and then leave. Oh, there's like... Barely out of range. Anyway, that last kill was a little greedy. I guess I don't have to do that last one every time. Yeah, I'll try to slow it down a little with Twin Blaze. We'll see, though. The Gazand will be occurring. There we go. Looking good. Perfect. So I have exactly I think I have 2 health over my intended goal of HP. So I probably could have gotten away with just 50 HP instead of 60 to account for more level ups. Like, I do think I needed more HP material, but I don't know if I needed as much as I've acquired. Makes sense. Oops. My bad. I deserve that. I mispressed my button. What I get for combo dropping? Hip doll, take one of them. Heavenly HP, nice. Oh, at least diamond. Disregard. Luck material. Wow, what a good drop. I'll clear out this room. We'll let the team. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna put a freeze trap here. Maybe a confuse trap here is the strat. That way I have a safe place to walk to. I mean, that kind of worked. I didn't get hit at all. It's a little awkward. I prefer maybe double confuse. But I need like a place I can easily go to every time. We're gonna kill the Arlen since that is related to Discovery Man. Team can continue killing, doing whatever they want, but I should definitely stay behind and clear these up. Feeling a little targeted despite the confuse being activated. Game, please. I don't really care about Indie Belrose. I just want to be there for Chaos Bringer. Come on, Disco Braid Man. ED, nice. It is time for a confuse trap. So just on the last wave now. I'm gonna put a freeze trap here and put another one near me, just in case. Freeze trap, please. A freeze trap? You even missed the other target? Come on. Cut me a break on that one. I got robbed. Take that HP material. Yeah, sadly, looking at the time, I don't think I have enough time for another TTF. I could use something really short, though, for like 10 minutes.
Is that a monolith?
Because we're coming in at the 10-minute mark, and I'm like, nah, it's already 12:14. I gotta be out of here by 12:30. Do our best, though. I know, we could do a real quick CLJ sword run, because why not? Might as well just gamble. I'll bring in my Hue cast. That's a good way to spend like 5 minutes. Oops. Oh, watch that. That way we could say we went for many rares like Chris is looking for. All the Ubers. Sadly, we got denied any Cycle 1 today. Yeah, that should be good. Because ending before 12:20 is not ideal, but I think if we do that, I should be fine with a nice little Seal J run. Goodbye, boss. That way we can proclaim quest variety, because we did do a bunch of quests today at least, that were different from the ones that we did the other day, minus this quest. If that spinner hit me, I was gonna freak out. I'm like, please don't. It throws off all my calculations. 4 boss. But hey, we did do a decent amount of almost TTF attempts the other day. Like its little wiggly fingers. Oh, we did so much damage with only 3 people. That's how you can tell we're at max ATP. The boss is just actually getting wrecked. Goodbye. But yeah, I might as well Twin Blaze. It'll do 0 damage, but it's more to send a message. I'm just happy on stream we got the Gafoe stack kill on Falls. But Falls deserves.
Dead already?
It's stacked on like it's a big rappy. Dead already indeed. That's a pretty fast TTF. Actually, no, I don't want to risk it. I want to make sure I'm not late for the other thing. I thought about it. If we did exactly 13 minutes, I would be fine. But if it went over for any reason, it would be over. Yeah, let's just do a couple of Seal J's. I have enough time to maybe do 2. Those runs are pretty short. Let's do Seabank 3. I'm gonna bring in Eol Q-Cast. The fact that he's so much higher level than my Uniworld tells you how much more I enjoy this character compared to the Uniworld. The Uniworld was like such a struggle at like almost every single level leading to 180. It was so sad. And then it was like I played Hucast and I'm like, wow, he's just better. just actually better in every foreseeable way. Not even fair. He's not even at max ATP yet. Like what a monster. I mean, I guess I'll... Oh, that's right, I don't have charge weapons. Not that it matters, because if I get hit, I die anyway. Yeah, I'll probably just stick to vicing him with my 60% hit vice. We'll give Chris a moment or so to join. Went to the wrong one. That would have been Ben. I mean, we could have done a box run. Technically, nothing stops us from doing both. Not very long runs either way. Maybe we'll do 2 of these and then a joke box run. Put a happy little freeze trap down for... Oh, somebody shot my freeze trap. Rip. So sad. Had it all lined up and everything. Get wrecked, apparently. Wow, he almost combo killed Gibbles with only shifted 20. What a disgusting character, Jack. Can we talk about this? That's not okay. It's 6,000 health. I almost combo killed him. Wow. That's all I have to say to that, chat. Just wow. What a character. Box check because could be calibers. And if I had a charge rate... Oh, I have 5% dark on my charge ray gun for no reason. Well, that's actually good. Like that. Missed my freeze trap, but it didn't matter. I saw red text and I was like, there's no way, it's a rare. Alright, let's do another reset. Nice and easy. So we'll do one of those into a box run. That way we could say we did so many quests today. Yeah, that poor Ilgil just gets melted. Yeah, we were talking with Nocturnal earlier about dealing with Ilgil. It's like, if you bring in a real party, man oh man, does it not take any time at all to kill Ilgils? Just run over, lawnmowered, etc. Just shoot the trap because it's in the way. I'm gonna put the trap over here this time. Yeah, there we go. GG. Wow, instantly dead. Just actually combo killing Ilgil. Get out of here. We'll put a freeze trap here and a freeze trap here. I should freeze both. So close to combo killing. Oh, Dale Lily, you're not a threat. Goodbye. Put a happy little freeze trap here. Nice and simple. Thank you for the heals. Check the boxes. Yeah, we really stop it from doing anything like too heinous to the group most of the time. As long as I'm here to like freeze trap this, it's not usually out of control either. So strong. Just like Q-Cast Raw Moral combo, so good. Oops. Combine that with any other damage and it's GG. Alright, let's do a box run. Sadly, no Steel J Sword. We're gonna get the variety today. Although I don't have Hell, but I have so much ATP, it's like using Hell. I should still be good. I'll leave it to the Rangers to Hell. Yeah, this will be the final run. I gotta go in 4 minutes. We'll still do a little send-off, of course. Yeah, I almost combo killed without using special. Kind of insane. Means if I do this, I was gonna say, yeah, if I do this, they instantly die. Okay, nothing of interest up there. Thank you. Holy, if something of interest was up there, we would like goodbye run. We'd be there for like 4 minutes. Stupid Del Beaters in the other room. Nice Hell usage. I'm gonna put a freeze trap over here as well as one over here, and there should just be GG to them at this point. Just look how fast that is. Like, Crystal shoot my trap in a good way, and then it's just over. And then we have a spell user to fast open all these boxes. What a good feeling. Sadly, I can't benefit much from this box run since I'm so loaded on items. At least take the Meseta since I'm here. Yeah, we'll go to the Morphos in the next room. Because technically this is still a twin... Now we're going into the Twin Blaze run. So that would be the box run. We're extending it to the Twin Blaze. So if we kill the Morphos on Sky ID, you can end up getting a Twin Blaze potentially. Kind of scared of it shooting at me. It's not normally supposed to shoot in this hallway. as hell. So we'll kill the remaining Morphos and/or squids in here. That way we'll do one last set of box checks. How dramatic the music got during the box run. So sadly, I don't think we got anything. Although my star atomizer is now working. I wonder what caused that to start working. Is it because I like turned it off and then turned it on again? Like unironically? Like, is that how I fixed it? Because for a long time it was activated but didn't do anything. Interesting. Well, I'll take that item. So sadly, I gotta go. Hopefully chat had fun. Didn't find anything too crazy. I did get a smart link. That is one of the items on my checklist of things that I need for Hugh casts. I haven't been able to pick up any vices doing kind of like, I'm gonna say semi-optimal vice hunts. I wouldn't put what I was doing in the top 3 or top 5, but probably top 10 of doing the random attack and getting the purple mines, for example. Which is not bad. But I think otherwise, we're just kind of gearing up for, I guess, the Christmas event. We have a lot of characters that have gained a bunch of levels between streams. Most of my rangers are now 180, with the exception of my white ID ranger, who's like 140, which is still pretty good and could do most areas. And other than that, chat, I'm just trying to think if there's anything really to add. We'll be doing challenge mode tomorrow. So as long as we have at least around 11 o'clock, we'll pick up the challenge. I don't think I have any other obligations on the Sunday, so I can stream pretty late for it if we need to. Ideally, I would still want to finish around like 1:30 or 2 at the very latest, since I do want food. But we'll be able to put at least an hour and a half, I think, into challenge mode, as opposed to like barely 50 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Because we didn't even have 4 people at 11 today. So that would have been a little rough to do it. But we'll see where it goes. So look forward to that potentially tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I will try not to replay too many stages until we actually get through them all and realize that our times could be much better. But I think for now, let's go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. So if you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next time.